When I look around at the faces here today, I feel the warmth of diversity in the air. I see the strength of equity, inclusion, and unity. And I feel the pride of us all standing together for a cause that isn't easy, but nevertheless a cause that we know is right. Now, Dr. Martin Luther King famously said, and I will update the pronouns, the ultimate measure of a person is not where they stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand at times of challenge and controversy. When Edie Windsor and James Obergefell paved the way for full marriage equality, all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, they were standing for what is right. And if we are to achieve true equality in our nation for everyone, regardless of our race, our faith, our orientation, our identity, then we must have the courage to stand for the rights of everyone, regardless of who they are or who they love. So when I think of the LGBTQ community, I think of our neighbors, our family members, our friends, our children, our colleagues, people who make St. Pete more than a city, but a loving and nurturing community. And as we kick off Pride Month in our 10th year of raising the pride flag at City Hall here in St. Petersburg, as we do that, we are standing together for progress, and we are standing against ignorance and hatred. So to those attending today and watching live, those young and old, know that I, along with our City Council and our St. Pete team, embrace you for who you are. We welcome you as part of our St. Pete team, our St. Pete family, and we celebrate the uniqueness that you possess and all that you add to our dynamic and vibrant city. We love you and we value you. It has not been an easy road, this year especially. But as Dr. King said, we are here and we are standing. And we are poised to host the largest, most diverse, the most inclusive, and the best Pride celebration in the United States this month. Our city will never give in, nor give up on our work to build inclusive progress for all in this city. We are one community, and we are, join me in saying, we are St. Pete.
We are St. Pete.
Now therefore, I, Kenneth T. Welch, Mayor of the City of St. Petersburg, do hereby proclaim the month of June 2023 as LGBTQ Pride Month in St. Petersburg, and invite everyone to reflect on ways we can live and work together with a commitment to mutual respect and understanding, and further recognize Pride Month by flying the rainbow flag at City Hall during the month of June. We are St. Pete.
1 year ago today, I stood here at City Hall to raise the Pride flag for the first time as the Executive Director of St. Pete Pride. While I was absolutely terrified, that hasn't changed, I was also excited and full of hope for the season. While that sentiment still remains, we cannot welcome the 2023 Pride season without acknowledging the challenges that it brings. This year, the LGBTQIA community, my community, has faced countless cowardly attacks in an attempt to silence our voices, restrict our rights, and erase our presence. Well, I hate to break it to anyone who thinks our community doesn't belong in Florida, but you can't stop Pride. The LGBTQIA community, we're here, we are freaking fabulous, and we are not going anywhere. People don't always realize how important Pride is or why it matters so much. It's so much more than just an event or another festival. I remember my first Pride and how it felt to look up and be surrounded by people who were like me, to feel normal, to feel accepted, and to feel amongst others who shared the same experiences. This is an experience that St. Pete Pride and the City of St. Petersburg hopes to provide for every single LGBTQIA person in and around the Tampa Bay area. No matter what the outside world is telling you, you are beautiful, you belong, and you belong with us, not only in June, but all year long. We are endlessly grateful to our trans and drag communities and will continue to support them through our event programming and engagement with advocacy and activist organizations. The Pride movement began on the backs of Black and brown trans women, and they continue to lead the fight for the rights of the LGBTQIA+ community. Without them, there would be no Pride, and St. Pete Pride will not leave them behind. At St. Pete Pride, we celebrate trans joy, Black joy, queer joy, and the collective experiences of our community. The LGBTQIA+ community is a vibrant and incredible reminder that we are all worthy of love, a full life, and a long one at that. Without question, St. Pete Pride knows that trans rights are human rights, Black lives and Black history matters, all people deserve the right to full bodily autonomy and to make healthcare decisions that best suit them, that drag is art and is not a crime, and that young people deserve to share their individual experiences and learn about others, and that we should be able to live our lives authentically without government intervention, and that being queer, in my opinion, is quite possibly the coolest thing you can be. We are not going to back down, we are not going to be quiet, and we are not going to be shoved back into the closet.